There's, you know, big on a good day, I feel like 2-0 this right now. Astralis not as much confidence, so I get exactly where you're coming from.
It's just a matter of what big, you know, and that's the conversation we always have to have with them. But
yeah,
if Searson can even give us one of those crazy maps that he has been on, or if tabseN can tap back into what he did yesterday, which was play as strong as he called, then we could have some issues here for the Danes. But a 6-second defuse left, and by the time he's halfway through it, everybody around him is dead. tabseN knew what he wanted, a pistol round win, 3 frags, a defuse, and a 1-0 start. Now, if they go by him, that's going to be a problem. He finds them, confirms they're all there, and the AUG of keto peeks out for just the 1 additional kill. blameF 1 versus 4 finds the bomb plant. Now, that's a silver lining. Can he spin gold? Goes in with another headshot, turns his attention back around, but sure enough, he's pinched and popped, and big to the 2-0 start.
Great try. Take a plant where if you can get it.
tabseN spraying into it, more damage done. Favin, such a locked-in spot, and especially when nobody's going to clear it. Last fight's his as well. 3 kills to just shut down any chance Astralis would have had. Tizian's got a good spot, though.
A great spot.
Goes for it, shoots down Glaive. Xyp9x right there with the boxes. Tizian's stuck in that spot, and tabseN's able to pick up an additional kill here to keep it 3v3. Another round that the Danes are able to just cut through a bomb site. Kind of walking, creeping, crawling. tabseN traded. Lucky falls back through Donut.
Favin has a smoke.
That could be very problematic. And that first tap, it's a bit late.
So late.
With Lucky getting the kill, that's all it is.
They were
big,
just
so scared.
They were so sure that someone else was on the site, and that if they knew, obviously, there are 2 in Donut, they got to go for that. But one thing's for certain, just tap the bomb while you can.
Okay. Okay.
And it could work.
Searson starts off. Nice movement through middle. keto also connecting with 1. A shot that just glances off of Glaive.
Bomb gets dropped. They saw one over on the A site. I mean, confirmed it's the default. Plus, they have a 5v2.
But this was... that took all of the wind out of the sails.
Counter-terrorists win.
First Tizian's peek. Then the 2-man push down the B ramp.
Yeah, Searson's got his back covered.
Tizian's locked in versus Config, though. He cannot afford to move. Favin gonna draw attention. Double spray from Tizian. Bit of an awkward weapon swap, but it's still the 4v2. He's done his job and then some. Damage against Lucky. tabseN can play this patiently. 45 seconds, and Astralis do have some sort of an opening, but it's not like they can really go anywhere from here. Not without the threat of Favin peeking a second time or running into a bomb site being held. So many corners as well through CT spawn. Silver lining, 2 guns move forward, but still that screws the money.
It's not great. They might run into him, huh?
They could.
This could be a smart stack. We'll see.
This could work. Jump's not going to get Favin's crosshair displaced. He's ready for the next peek, gets a second, and then Searson's able to trade that next one. But from Donut, Xyp9x kills it, and it's gotta be keto. 1v1. 15 seconds, and the fight's keto's to take. Gotta be ready for these walkouts. Just got a second player ahead of him and Tizian. Ooh, Tizian goes down empty-handed. They should know keto's near, and now they will. tabseN peeks from CT with the double. Lucky's trying to come in the op, but that also gets shut down. A knockout from Big, just getting ahead of it again. It looked like keto is on his own, but then Tizian arrives in the boxes, serves up a distraction, throws his body to the cause.
Their puzzle to the key to the puzzle. The piece of the puzzle that they need to beat Big.
Piece of the puzzle, key to the castle.
Yeah.
Solution to the problem. That is Searson. 3 immediate pickups. All the pistol players just slain. Now, obviously, kind of feeding him. Ooh. It was on him, but
can't get through those muscles.
Yeah, 5.56, just too small the caliber. Searson, ace it, finish it, pistols out, headshots in. Destroys them on the eco.
I wish I had an answer here for Astralis, but I'm not exactly sure. They're losing so early on. You know, the most I can say is I wonder, you know, why there hasn't been more pressure towards B. They do have this.
Their guns up, ready to go. Tizian, double kill. He's gonna have to swap to the sidearm. tabseN peeks out. Xyp9x looking to make the difference. 2v2. despite that three-man stack. Now, will they expect the timing from Favin? Because he's been pretty quick on this flank. And searson took the exact same route.
Yeah, that's weird.
He just missed the timing. The player's behind the box, but he still finds his head.
Oh, and he knows the last one, Donut. Reload will be heard inside a Donut as well. And Blame F won't bite, but there's still plenty of time left on the smoke.
Yeah, and then there's an incendiary as well. Favin gonna try to dodge those shots. Blame F, nope, can't line it up. And Big will find the defuse. Favin, nice angle.
Cute little
searson's got comfort here. He just needs to hit these shots. He hit that. 75 damage. The only player to come through cave is killed. Favin, able to come back as Lucky also falls. searson hasn't missed. Deagle Swap's gonna open up things for Blame F, but the damage is done, and the round about to be won unless Glaive can just upend it. Fake plant once, goes for the cave push. Favin's aware, but still head taken off. 25 health. Glaive, such a tough position, and time is his biggest issue. Big. Flash for tabseN goes at it. Ooh, man, that was nearly a 2-for-1.
That's enough right there.
Yep. Information as well. Didn't see the bomb, but Lucky is bringing it. searson scoped on the door. Nails Lucky to the wall. They know Blame should be dinked, but still he's able to get another kill. So props to Blame F, but a collateral there for Keto. Nearly kills the second in the back.
Wow.
Config falls right thereafter. And once again, Big, so proactive, fighting on every front they push through caves. At least a slight chance. But plant now mandatory. He's going to punch it in. Tizian on the flank from CT. searson right about to come up from ramp, and that could... perfect! Perfect nade, but unfortunately for Blame F, not able... Makes for the difficult retake. However, tabseN winning the fight towards middle, that's definitely going to help. And then fire at the feet of the player inside as tabseN even kills Config. Again, nobody else other than Blame F can even offer kills. Here comes the deke from Keto, goes down. Lucky's trying to give cover, but Glaive also empty-handed by the time he hits the grave. And this needs to be one of those important Lucky clutches. Up close, lands it. tabseN down, bomb tapped. Favin gonna try to peek wide, but Lucky at least gets a third for the Danes.
Okay, at least Lucky with a lockdown. We saw a couple of great clutches from him the other day.
Deagle's looking the wrong direction. Worried about the gun, not the enemies. Favin falls back. searson's going to try to give cover. Smoke makes it awkward. Again, the utility doing a service for Astralis. And searson turns it back. He feels this pressure.
They traded glances there, so let's see if he repeats or not.
He
Lucky
does.
will hit it.
With the flash of Tizian. But it's just not quite enough. Keto attacking from the back, making a ton of sound, but still just shaving Lucky off of the play. There's an opening towards the A site. Go. Contractual obligation to try and play for this.
No kit.
Tizian sees the peak. I mean, they've got Xyp9x in the open. Go ahead, chase him down. But now Glaive can just run. Run, tuck, hide. And as you said, no kit. So time, really the issue. We're already less than 20 seconds left on this bomb. He needs to push into the temple and get this kill, but Glaive's gonna just fall back and play that audio perfectly. So at this point, there's simply no time left. Glaive has gone ahead to win the 1v1. A fourth round for Astralis on the T side of their map pick. But that was a one-sided affair, and Big will have their fun once we come back from the break. Able to get away.
Yeah.
They tend to win pistols. The only team that's taken pistols from them was FaZe. And so far, that's been true here again. 4 versus 3 turned 3 versus 2.
And they've called the attention of the rest of the CTs. And Tizian's waiting for some kind of lurk, but he can't win the duel. Bomb gets dropped in enemy's hands, and Keto will come on to try to clutch if he can.
But 1 versus 3, he's down. So they split pistols. 4 kills for Config. He's been quiet this map.
The Architect.
The Architect, that's a good one. Ooh, Favin clears the corner. Config tries to push through, will find 1, but dies in the meantime. Low HP for Favin, and he gets a second kill. Blame F's waiting for this. If Favin can die towards ramp just like that, then maybe, but Searson, he's going to be the second player in from caves. They're going to expect that he's down ramp, but this is also not planted for him. He rushes out, kills the bomb diffuser, falls back into the cover, still no kit for Blame F, so albeit the frag is his, the round belongs to Big.
Damn, and that comes down to a little bit low on utility, and when you're low on utility, you need extra numbers.
B hits on Dust too, they just gun it, but Glaive's still behind. Oh! Double MP9.
He's a wall!
That's a big pickup from Glaive. Huge moment for him, but still, they at least clear out this bomb site. Keto, his back is turned to Config, and he's not checking it until now, and it gets swung out by Config. Now, they do still have two players here side by side, and if they can get back around the CT spawn, then maybe they go towards the other side of the map.
Oh,
They've just found an evacuation route. Run.
They get no utility with that play. Is he just gonna die?
He's got a safe plan.
Yeah.
And Blame F's on the other side of the maps. Okay, Zipix.
Yeah, they're doing
Back
really
at that 30-second mark.
doing really well with the space. But yeah, it's just gonna come down to like classic. Oh,
That's clean. Very clean.
Barely had 1 foot on the box.
Config's gotta deliver. Close left corner. Favin comes in. Not able to stop him. Config still looking to lock in these plays. Meanwhile, Lucky missing a shot. Config does wrap around Searson. Tizian's gonna get that kill. 10 seconds, bomb drop, that's the round. Keto's gonna run inwards and die to the op of Config.
Okay.
Who just ran around that cube and kept...
Look like brand new squads on CT side.
Big gonna try to rush down Config. Ooh, it's ugly, but he gets there. Tabson gets the trade frag. Blame F out from tunnels. Nobody holding cave. Favin's actually got this pinched. His back is offered over. Now they are cooking. We've got an M4 for Tabson and Favin. The utility goes over the top. Glaive's going to hear those little bits of movements. And as he peeks outwards, oh no, it's ugly. It's so ugly, in fact, that now it's a man advantage, but all three of the players for Big incredibly lit. Lucky on the off. Pistol may even be better. Zipix could serve up an issue if he just decides to push through, but now it's a post plant. Now all the guns are up, and there's the trade. Lucky into the 1v1. Favin, what is your worth? He's got a smoke, and Lucky with the pistol. Oh, pistol out, taps it. Again, just such little health.
That was quick.
But considering that this was just pistols for Big, he's even got Config to lean back on. Blame F kills Favin. That's that solo lurk on the opposite end of the map. Glaive able to escape. Config to the top of the box, but he's taking damage. Now they know about him 100%, but still, Glaive gives the cover that he needs. Config primed perfectly for the peek around the side of it, and Keto 1 versus 4. Astralis right back to winning ways.
Yeah.
What does he take with him?
Yeah, okay.
They know he's here, man. He's doomed. Matter of time.
Hey, what?
We've done that twice today.
Yeah.
Man, Big are trying.
No,
I gotta give them that, man. They are sweating for some of these entries, but every time they're just being hit back by individual levels that were not there in the first 15. Smoke down in the corner, that's a ruse. It's a double up on the pillar. This is not big enough for 2 people, but they commit, and especially Blame F.
The attack's just jointed. There's still 2 people here. I'm actually shocked they didn't smoke on the ramp, but it's still working out fine for them.
Searson's going to try to come in late, but at this point, he's already been swarmed. The entirety of the CT side is on this bomb site, and folks, we are tied 13 rounds each.
Yeah, that's the money gone.
Config back-to-back rounds, dying towards middle.
A lot of 5v4s for Big. It hasn't amounted in rounds too often. Eventually it's going to catch up with you, or maybe not. Playing with these mid-round frags.
Able to recover the spray control right into the face of Favin. Keto's going to walk into the crossfire. Missed shot from Lucky. Is he ready for Glaive? No! Oh, Glaive, no!
Keto grabs both. There's 2 left from the CT side, and it's going to be...
The 15th wouldn't have been far off. But now the retake's still a chance. If Blame F can clutch this 1 versus 3, down with the first man. Second op, though, still up from Searson. Deep angle and a deep run. Glaive, you've got to recover from the last round. Clean first kill from him. Favin also gets snipped off the backside of that tunnels lurk because of Zipix and the smokes that faded in front of him. Man advantage back for the CT side.
Full push at the same time. Look at the prophylaxis from the CT side, taking advantage of all of this space that's been given to them.
Searson just looking to hold this. Now he has no utility. He has no reason to take his eyes off of this spot. And sure enough, he nails Lucky to the wall. Tabson peeks deep. And Config, now is your chance. We look to him and Blame F for the impact. Now it's your round. He's got 3 players ahead of him. The kit for the defuse, but no utility. It just needs to be sharp rifle work. He turns tail. He tucks his bottom in, and Big will find 15.
They actually make it happen. Glaive up close with this MP9. There's a chance for him. Do they clear this position? Is he going to let them by? He can only get a dink off.
That's not enough.
There's no one else here, and they smoked out snipers. Again, they've got a utility advantage.
Config forced to move. Blame F getting ever closer. If he had an A1S, you know he'd love to go for spams. But they could come back at him. The biggest hitter on the server is about to get a face full of lead or a dish full of damage. And he's got a nice off angle for it. He knows they're close. 40 seconds. It is literally Blame F between them and victory, and he runs wide. 3! Almost third! He hits that dink on Searson. That is just enough to still make this feel doable. There's a flank coming in from the back. 25 seconds. Config now. He goes back to the site. Favin wrapping around the pillar. Still, the Deagle's dry. The damage is there. And the MP9 just can't hit the mark. Blame F tried his damnedest. Astralis running. I hope so. Oh, I hope so. Ooh, Lucky gets gushed.
Ooh.
Favin wins a crucial fight towards long, just making this A site all the weaker.
So weak now.
Searson going to be the front runner.
Big Blame.
The bomb carrier.
Listen, Astralis is like, screw it. We're assuming it's A. So they're putting themselves in a good spot to actually give themselves a chance here, even though it's 3v5.
Keto jumps down.
Blame dies on the ramp.
Yeah, that's going to open up the plant. May fall to Config.
Oh, there's this chance.
Yeah, that was a very narrow chance as well. Favin, he's taking damage from long. Searson, he gets the kill from within the bomb site, and now all eyes turn towards Glaive. He's just sprinting up long. And Keto, well, he's tucked down in CT, but as that cross happens, Searson with perfect timing versus both Config and Glaive. Searson sees a competitor. Oh, what? Lucky, that's like a long-range pistol headshot. I don't even think he saw him, man. Just spamming away with the P250, connects to the face of one, and it's over.
That's how it goes.
Not everyone's Alexi. Zipix one and done. Tabs in good trade through those long doors.
Oh,
that's the bomb shown as well. Keep that in mind for the CT side.
Wow, they're getting crazy with it. But they deal with long, so that's half the split shut down on both ends. Now it's a 2v. Actually, have Cat and long, but...
Ooh, Searson responds. That's a lower tunnels kill.
Oh my god, he actually stops them all in spawn. And of course, his job is just to get here and pause. I mean, you know, it's 2v2, so, you know, you think you want to try. Okay, now they're on for it. Nice shot from Lucky.
We've seen a good clutch from Tizzy in this event, and he's not the guy we look at for the impact, but these are one of those moments in an important game like this when we look at the formula for Big, it's like, okay, Tizian needs to deliver from time to time. This would be a huge one to finish off. He just starts to look away from tunnels, pushes out, gets the first, and he knows now that the tunnel player's coming. Bomb nearly 3/4 of the way, already ticked, needs to dodge this fight. Shadow advantage, back and forth. Tizian with a big clutch in a crucial moment of an important map.
That's a fact. Yes, after a map up.
But Searson doesn't like the odds of that, didn't feel too comfortable. Favin, it's about timing on those long doors. Lots of bodies, 3 of them coming up from the CT spawn, and we've already got a challenger here at the base of ramp. The Cat player starts to come back. Tabson peeks over. Searson cuts one off. Favin still yet to activate. This is perfect. Everybody from Big with kills. Config never even got a chance to retake, and a 6-0 start for Big.
So much map control, so well handled there, and that was just careful from Tabson looking into the ground.
Config's close. This is his moment. Spraying away, gets 2 and a dink. Excellently done. Solid crossfire between him and Glaive. It's going to be Tabson to try to run through smoke. Just pelted in the face with that flashbang. Broke his nose.
Oof. It only takes 9 pounds of pressure, actually.
Really? Blame F's coming up. Lucky's got good cover. Eats a flash. Finds the second player outwards, but we do still have a drop. Keto's managed to get on boost box.
Wow, they're really...
Zipix is coming back. I mean, he's standing in the open.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Tizzy in middle. Looking for more than just the one.
Oh,
that's going to confirm that Glaive has left the B site. You'd assume there's only Glaive left over there.
I like how Big do that. They keep that option even when they're like fully committing to a Cat exec. They're like, let's see if we can catch a rotator here and change this up.
Then suddenly Searson, Searson's got to make a play for his own, so he's going to go down onto the base of ramp, peek and pry into the CT spawn, but now he's standing in the open. Still, when he gets away, snaps it into Glaive. Tizian activates, gets that kill. Can he go for the 2 clutches? Another 1 versus 2 for Tizian.
Blame has a smoke.
Remember, he's 11-3. He's having an excellent dust, too. It's a fake. Tizian taps, waits for the peek over top of the smoke, and Blame F still able to find it. Jesus. What an awkward situation.
Bomb has been defused.
Wow. Huge punish for Problem, man. Just one bullet.
Gets
Do
out.
that. Oh, they're just transposing
quick.
fast into the long hit. One in CT.
Config trying to run up around the ramp.
They know he got around. Yeah, they do.
Keto's in the sight. Config able to get the 1 kill. Digs Tizian. Still Tizian able to answer back. 4 Ts in mid, ready.
Pretty strong game plan here from Big.
By Tizian.
Yeah, Tizian's going off.
No offense.
He's got a good event. Yeah, he brought it up. He's had a good event. So that helps free up the rotations towards the B side of the map, but they're out.
Looking for more. Config also topples one. B site held yet again. Or at least it was initially. Now Keto, he's got a good positioning here on platform. Door smokes. That denies vision.
Searson's going long, and they have the sight, so he can actually, I mean,
where Glaive's wrapped around the tunnels. He's got 10 health and an MP9, so really he shouldn't be the front runner. You'd think Blame F and Lucky try to combine for a trade frag jumping through this window. The consistency in the smokes is also going to serve as an issue. Did they just smoke off their own teammate? Glaive's being set up as an element of surprise, but taps it. He just disrespects it, pushes for the double, and gives Big 9.
It's the late flashes that have been bad. Lucky's been able to find the timing.
Yes, he has. Ooh, the drop down didn't work, but Keto, quick trade. That'll help.
Well, they got Blame, so now they're coming up from CT. There's still another rifler here, however.
Yeah, 2 different levels here.
Tabson needs some support. Do they have an 8? They don't have a single flash.
This shot, and the double from Tabson.
Oh, man. That's a round-winning miss.
12 and 6 is Tabson. Make it 13. A hot swap to the op, and a shot through the heart of Config and the soul of Astralis.
Ooh. Tabson actually had nothing he could do there. He dropped into CT spawn. It just comes down to clear them. Lucky's not supporting him just yet. Oh, man. Lucky was on the corner to refrag. That spot gets reinforced, but not in this situation.
I don't know if Lucky asked for that, but here you go. You get smoked.
With Molly was coming.
Not even needed, because as he tries to run back, he dies out. Glaive quickly up the catwalk. 2v2 to close out this excellent T side from Big on Dust 2. Tabson playing atop the car. Searson playing within the bomb site. Boost on the catwalk. Tabson's not able to help here because Blame's still around that corner. And sure enough, we got a third one from the Danes. A 12-3 T side on their map pick. Who would have thought? You know, you could come to me today and told me a lot of what could have happened between Big and Astralis, and even I, who brought up Tizian.
You literally argued for Tizian to be a core player of Big because of you've been so inspired by what you've watched from him.
And I still couldn't believe it. Still can't believe it, as it is an ongoing affair. He's over here, tucked into the goose.
Well, it's an inspirited performance from him and the boys. Across the board.
What's he got?
One more in the pocket. But Config has been really great on these pistol rounds. Actually, another 3 frags for him. Bomb plant here for Astralis. And now it's a 2-player retake. Config. Confidence with a K, baby.
Let's go, Ace.
Oh, make it happen.
Oof, never too late, brother.
Yes, sir.
The thing, like, but I mean, I'm not going to read. I don't want to read too much into body language and whatever not, but I've seen Config get lesser rounds than that and look more excited and happier.
Sure.
You know?
No, you're right.
And yes, okay, it's 12-3, yeah, whatever, but like, you know, he realizes himself that even with this ace, like, there's a huge task ahead of him.
It does speak to his, you know, how much more there is to... It takes longer to write in German.
Yeah. Oh! What? The utility's so sick.
With three different icons in the kill feed from Blade.
I want a cinematic of that one.
Half second. How's that even? Let's go. You just alley-oop yourself. You should
Fire on the door.
Props himself for that one. What is
Frag
that?
on the... Oh, of course it's queued. Let's go. Boom! And then
the last guy, headshot. Put out the entire molly, or unless there was even 2, just on the edge. Ooh,
another one.
That's a nade in response. That's another the one that got shot over, Connor. How excited are you right now?
Even more so.
Oh, and this one's gonna hurt.
Oh, he's setting himself up so nicely. Zipix and Blame F, though, going to bring it back. Hang on to the man advantage. seule all the way through long doors. keto all the way in B site. And the T side double back. They had that A site.
No way you want to run into keto right now. Not with an AUG.
They had that A site. It was theirs.
He's tough. They're not going to clear him.
He's going to kill the first one.
But now
they're still trying to split.
He just has to cut off the... Oh my god, he just has to cut off the bomb.
Zipix is right behind him. I mean, there's literally no time.
No way!
There's just no time.
So what are these noobs doing? Let's see. Glave's got one of the two smokes on the play. As they start to push out, tabseN one is still straight up dropping off FaZeCat, and they cannot find him still.
He's playing well. They'll put the smoke in front of him. keto's going to drop an off shot, gets spammed down the push. tabseN, another double, another impactful round. 3 to his name, and all that remains is Blame.
Bomb at his feet. Blame coming out late. This is for 14.
Shadow helps. That's at least the first one. Smoke soon to fade. 2 players there.
Wow,
and
tabseN.
big 2 away.
They got a smoke to work with.
More damage.
It's not gonna... I mean, there's no cause for concern whatsoever. I don't think
There's no kit, so they need to get on the bomb in the next 3 seconds. If they had a kit, dude, if they had a kit...
Oh my god.
If they had a kit...
No way.
They could have won this. Instead, bomb's gonna pop, clears the board of Astralis. 2 survive. Just 1. seule commits to the cause.
That's a good round.
Tagged on his push up the catwalk. 30 health as the nade also lands on top of it. That could have been his death.
Just tabseN time.
And keto's going to stay forward with 2 more players behind him and only 30 seconds.
Another flash.
Perfect utility usage. Big on top of the ball. Now, there is a chance they redirect back towards this B site, but again, there's going to be 2 players in position, and one of them is seule, who simply doesn't seem to miss. 1 shot off of the mark. Zipix in the no man's land.
Nasty round, man.
And he just has to concede it. That's a 15th for big. 7 map and match points.
Brutal. seule controlling space, staying calm in middle, finding an absolutely obtuse flick on the cat for some damage, plus the HEs from tabseN, plus the flashes.
And seule still not in position, so as the smokes go down,
Trying to execute quickly. seule on the cross, did they flash him?
goes a little too far. First connects. That's Glaive down.
Was flashed out.
T-side running out of utility. No more flashes. Luckily for them, seule misses that shot. Zipix gonna go ahead and plant his bomb. Oh, but tabseN again. The artillery. They didn't learn their lesson last time around. And tabseN now moving from the CT spawn into a fighting stance. Needs to be Blame F on a deagle, or for the 3rd consecutive year, Astralis will start their year at the Spring Showdown.
Oh my god. They did
Big do it again. They never fail to qualify. Big is best at blasts.
They made it happen. They closed out the night. They qualify to the Spring Showdown.